episode of Anita Goes Tour, we are returning to the old Phelps Dodge Hospital in Ajo, Arizona. This town was once known as a booming mining town, with so many accidents in the mine, automobile accidents, illnesses, and child illnesses. There was definitely a need for a hospital. The facility opened its doors in 1919 and served the area for nearly 70 years. The mine closed in 1985, and the hospital shut its doors soon thereafter, leaving behind the energy of spirits who may or may not have ever been discharged. The old Phelps Dodge Hospital is one of the most active locations in southern Arizona. This is the return to Phelps Dodge Hospital. It has been 1 year since we have been here last, so it's kind of an anniversary for Anita Goes Tour. We arrived early so we can get video and picture. The last time we were here, it was dark. I want you to pay close attention. This is my video, and you see me keying in on 2 windows. The next clip is my wife's video. She's also keying in on the same 2 windows. When we meet up, I tell her I'm very intrigued and I need to get up there and something is pulling me to those 2 windows. She says she feels the same thing. So we head in to talk to Amy that runs the investigation. We let her know how intrigued we are. She says we can both go upstairs alone to see if we can catch anything before the investigation even starts. This next picture right here is a picture we snapped while outside. It looks like a little boy staring down. If you pay close attention, it looks like he's wearing a hospital gown. What you're about to hear is a lot of voices, disembodied voices, of course, that I caught later after going through the footage. Anything that we do hear in the moment with our own ears, you will definitely be able to tell. Let's go ahead and get to that clip.
It's actually the next one. Oh no, it's this one. Yeah, because the thing is broken. Is there anybody in here with us right now? Window right there. So it's that way, because this is the broken one.
Okay, as you guys can see, we're trying to find the room with those exact 2 windows that we were both drawn to. We want to find this certain location so we can see if we catch any activity as to the reason why we were both intrigued and pulled to those 2 windows. You can already see it's broad daylight. There's already whispers, come here, hi, lots of disembodied voices, lots of activity already, and we haven't even begun our investigation. Let's see what happens next.
And right here, these are the windows. They're right here. This device that I'm holding in my hand, you can come up to it and talk to it.
So you see, we found the windows. You're already hearing disembodied voices. Something definitely wanted us up here in this location. What you're about to hear next is by far the most clearest EVP I have caught yet. They definitely wanted to be heard and noticed, but again, we did not hear these voices at the time. It was caught later when I went through our evidence. Let's go ahead and listen in.
Oh, lots of heaviness on my chest. I told you these windows. Lots of heaviness on my chest. All right, I'm here. Is there something you want to say to me? Do you remember me from last time? Did you just make a noise? Do you hear that? I could have sworn I just heard somebody crying. It's babies. I can hear them talking, but there's babies somewhere. Okay, we just heard babies crying, and let's go this way. We're actually in the nursery area.
So the baby's crying, I did hear with my own ears. I think my wife was a little in denial.
Is there something you want to say to me? is that? What is that? Is there kids here? Is there kids here? Kids here? Kids are laughing downstairs. Kids would not be laughing downstairs.
I really quick want to point out how many light anomalies that we're picking up. You will see one fly right out of this wall that I'm viewing. There's just way too much orbs flying around for broad daylight. So you can definitely see how active that this location is. This is broad daylight with so many disembodied voices, whispering, voices and laughter that we can hear with our own ears. And keep in mind that there are no kids allowed on these tours. There's no kids in the building for us to be hearing child's laughter. It's not even dark yet. Our investigation hasn't even started. There was definitely a reason that we were called to those windows. There's a whole first floor, but we were drawn to the second floor to those two windows. And look at how many EVPs I was able to catch with just me and my wife up there. This is nothing yet. Our investigation still has to start. I am in complete shock at the amount of EVPs we were able to catch this time around. Please keep in mind that I have enhanced the audio. However, some EVPs are more faint, and if I enhance the audio anymore, it will take the quality of the sound away. I advise you to use earbuds to hear some of them, but a majority of these EVPs this time around are very clear and loud and definitely want to be heard. Our investigation is about to get started. There is so much more to come. We just finished up our group investigation. We are in the surgery ward area where there's not so nice spirits. They were utilizing his flashlight and asking spirits to turn it on and off, and it was in a closet-like room. There was a lot of EVPs coming through that were not so nice. So immediately when the investigation finished and it was time to go on our own, I went immediately into that closet. After about a minute, the flashlight went on. Here's what happened.
Is this like home for you? Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for allowing us to be in your space. I've been here before. Do you remember me coming here before?
Do you remember me? I've only been here once before.
I'm trying to remember the name of the guy who used to work here, the caretaker. Do you remember the caretaker? Remember the name of the guy who used to work here, the caretaker. Do you remember the caretaker? What else? I brought some medicine with me. This is a really good medicine, and you don't even need a shot to take it. I'll put it right there, and you can smell it.
Now we're heading back towards the nursery area where we heard the babies crying earlier. We are about to investigate the labor and delivery rooms. What you are about to hear are by far some of my most compelling EVPs we have caught yet.
We're not here to disrespect anybody. We're just wanting to see if anybody wants to communicate with us. Is there someone here with us right now?
Watch as the spirit offers help when I ask my wife how to turn off the spirit box.
Did you work in this hospital? I want this thing off. Do you know how to turn it off? I want this thing off. Do you know how to turn it off?
You want me to turn off that light so that you can see how dark it is?
Yes.
So this is I'm gonna turn off my light. You guys will be able to see how dark it is.
So we have.
Now you're going to hear 3 knocks following hello we're twins. They're knocking in all areas of the room. Don't know what this means or if they're just playing.
Voices in our hands. You can go up to them and say your name, a message that you want to give to us. Voices in our hands. You can go up to them and say your name, a message that you want to give to us. Let us know that you're here. What is your name?
Now we're heading to the other labor and delivery room. I'm about to ask a question. I'm about to get a very intelligent response. It sounds like the twins again. The voice sounds very familiar, or should I say voices?
We were here before. They're turning lights on. There's little cars here. You want to move the cars for us?
Please keep in mind that we are not able to hear these voices at this moment. I catch all of these later while going through our evidence. They are very compelling, very intelligent, and very direct responses.
Use this device to talk into.
Say something and let us know that you're here.
It could just be a simple hi.
If you're here, why do you remain here? Did you perform surgeries in this room? Okay guys, this is a labor and delivery. Seems to have gotten pretty quiet, so if you're here with us, you can go ahead and say something in our device.
I have to stop here for just a minute. I hesitated putting this clip in only because it sounds like someone having a conversation. However, I had to debunk this being any other investigator because, again, it's a childlike voice responding to this woman. The woman is saying girls were 2 girls. Please keep in mind that I listen to these EVPs hundreds and hundreds of times before putting these videos together. Please pay very close attention to this child's voice. It is the same child over and over. I believe it's a little boy. It is the same childlike voice in every clip that you have heard so far. Now he is about to say his name, a very intelligent response.
What is your name? Do you want to speak to us?
Baby girl, real quick. I don't know what time it is though.
This concludes our investigation for this time at Phelps Dodge Hospital. I have to admit, I'm still very shocked at the level of intelligence in these EVPs. They had direct responses to almost every single question. They definitely love company. Well, some do, and some don't. There's definitely a lot of spirits that never discharged from this hospital. I don't believe they're trapped though. I feel a majority of them feel comfortable right where they are. So if you're ever in Ajo, Arizona, and you're up for a good ghost tour or paranormal investigation, go over and see my friends, the twins, or Jason. I'm sure they'd love to chat with you and answer some of your questions. I know we'll be back. I know I still have a lot more questions for them as well. Until we meet again, my old friend. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, tap that bell, and hit that like button. Sweet dreams.